Good morning everyone, this is Vishakha Thakur. Welcome to 3.0 TV. Here are the news headlines. Cryptocurrencies trade mixed, Bitcoin fluctuates around $20,000. Sports Metaverse company LootMogul secures $200 million funding. 2 Sigma Ventures $400 million fundraise includes plans for crypto investments. Binance overpays clients by millions and makes Helium token accounting mistakes. ECB picks Amazon Nexi, 3 more to prototype digital Euro apps. Grayscale files for rights to ETHPoW tokens after the merge. Web3 compliance company Satschel raises $5.2 million, partners with Assure. Bankrupt crypto lender Celsius wants to sell stablecoin holdings worth $23 million. Cryptocurrencies traded mixed Saturday amid thin trading volumes on inflation and Federal Reserve rate outlook woes, with 2 of the biggest coins posting weekly losses. Bitcoin fluctuated near $20,000. US stocks ended lower Friday with the blue chip S&P 500 index posting a weekly loss of 4.8%, the worst performance since mid-June. The tech-focused Nasdaq Composite fell 0.9% on the day for a 5.4% weekly drop, also its worst week since June. Investors turned wary after data on Tuesday confirmed that inflation remains stubbornly high, with anticipation climbing that the Fed will have to keep raising rates aggressively, which could eventually tip the economy into recession. Futures bets show that traders see a 76% probability that the Fed will raise interest rates by another 0.75 percentage point at its meeting next week and another rate rise of the same amount in November. Bitcoin was recently seen trading at around $20,000, up over 1.4% in the past 24 hours. ETH, the second biggest cryptocurrency, traded around $1,444, down 1.7% in a similar time span, as investors continued to offload holding after the historic merge event, which saw the blockchain transition to a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism from proof-of-work protocol. All other major altcoins traded mixed. Cryptocurrency trading volume, however, was lower by 22% at $66.40 billion. Sports Metaverse startup LootMogul has won a $200 million funding commitment from GEM globally to expand its operations. Under the funding agreement, LootMogul will withdraw funds over the next 36 months by issuing equity shares to GEM without a minimum drawn-down obligation. LootMogul plans to build meta or virtual sports cities around the world with real-world benefits, brands and professional athletes on a true cross-metaverse and blockchain, multi-chain platform on multiple devices such as Oculus, HoloLens, web, mobile and console. The recent $400 million fundraise by 2 Sigma Ventures, the venture capital arm of New York-based quant hedge fund 2 Sigma, includes plans for crypto investments apart from enterprise software, financial technology and consumer technology, reports said. 2 Sigma doesn't have a dedicated crypto fund but plans to invest about 15% of its capital towards crypto and Web3 projects. 2 Sigma partners Dan Avilan told a publication. Venture capital investments in the first half of 2022 fell 26% year-over-year, though the number of deals remained stable, suggesting that investors continue to pour into the space but were backing smaller deals. An accounting bug at Binance has led to a windfall in Helium Network's native HNT token for some users and shouldered the world's largest crypto exchange with a multi-million-dollar shortfall. Binance is down some 4.8 million HNT tokens that were erroneously disbursed to users, many of whom quickly sold the tokens for profit. At Friday's prices, those assets were worth about $19 million. There are 2 tokens on Helium, the native HNT token that Helium pays out to hotspot hosts and the mobile token paid to operators of Helium 5G infrastructure. Though closely linked, the 2 tokens are like ERC20 and Ether tokens on Ethereum separate assets. Binance mistakenly counted them as one HNT. Depositors who sent mobile to Binance addresses got the equivalent amount of the more valuable HNT. The bug has since been patched, but not before some 4.8 million HND tokens were sent in place of mobile. The European Central Bank announced that it had chosen 5 organizations to assist in creating user interfaces for a potential digital euro. Amazon, the largest e-commerce company in the world by market capitalization, and the European Payments Initiative, a collection of 31 banks and credit institutions, are among the organizations. The French payments platform Worldline, the Italian bank Nexi, and the Spanish multinational CaixaBank were chosen from 54 applicants because they had the specific capabilities needed to test a variety of users, according to the European Central Bank. As a result of the merge, Grayscale Investments now has the legal right to distribute Ethereum proof-of-work tokens to holders in the form of cash, the asset manager stated in a Securities and Exchange Commission filing on September 16th. On Thursday, when Ethereum switched to proof-of-stake, ETHPoW evoked that the proof-of-work Ethereum chain went live. The Grayscale Ethereum Trust and the Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund were given ownership rights to ETHPoW tokens as a result of the fork. The latter has rights to about 21,000 ETHPoW tokens, while the former received rights to about 4 million. Brand Foundry Ventures led a $5.2 million seed round of funding for the compliance company Satschel. The automated compliance fabric technology from Satschel, which leverages Web3 technologies, enables investors and customers to be onboarded quickly while still meeting regulatory standards. The partnership with Assure, a fintech company for special-purpose vehicles, was announced by Satschel just days prior to the seed raise. The compliance fabric technology will initially be used by Assure's clients. Bankrupt crypto lender Celsius Network has asked the court's permission to sell its stablecoin holdings worth $23 million in a bid to raise funds for its operation. The proceeds generated from the sale of the stablecoins will be used to generate liquidity to help repay some of its debtors rather than paying back investors, court documents showed. The company has about 11 different types of stablecoins in its possession. A hearing on the request is scheduled for October 6. Well, that's all in the news today. This is me, Vishakha, signing off. And for more such updates, keep watching 3.0 TV.